So we're at Tallinn Airport, Estonia, with the 737 Air Europe livery. We are about to get our pushback from GS6. First we're gonna set up the parking brakes. We've got the whole route set up and everything. So set the parking brake here, like I said, and then we're gonna go to menu, FS actions, ground service. Gonna get rid of these wheel chokes. That's disconnecting the ground power straight away. For the rest, this is all good. Then we go to FS actions and doors, check those doors. That's all looking good as well. Go back to menu, and we're gonna keep it on the leg space here for now. So we got the runway 26 taking off, flying nicely over Tallinn here, Estonia. Got our top of climb quite close because we got 12,000 only set up for some sightseeing here. Make a right hand turn towards Helsinki. It will be a full flight, but we'll cut the cruising part out to keep it interesting here. So without further ado, let's get GS6 up here.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Prepare for pushback and departure.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
That's good.
Locking gear.
Alright, locking gear. And then they're gonna request us here to let go the parking brake soon. Gonna dial up some lights here on the inside in case we get a shadow coming up during takeoff. These ones. Okay, and like I said, nose left, tail right, so that's it.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Alright. Going with number 2 here. And coming alive. Introducing fuel. There we go. We got number 2 coming up there. So it's quite interesting because we've got live air traffic, live ship traffic in the Baltic area here, and Tallinn, that's a port here as well, which can be quite busy. So we'll see at the moment we got 109 ships here running. So that's number 2, going to number 1. If it's too much lag, we'll switch off any one of them. I guess we'll switch off this ship traffic, I think, to keep ATC a little bit busy here. Number 1 coming alive, introducing fuel, there we go. And then we'll tell GS6 that we have a good engine start here. Very soon, because it takes some time for these guys to disconnect everything. So we'll go to 220 here on these speeds. Set fly runway heading 26. Only heading, not, we'll set 260 for now.
Set parking brakes.
12,000 is set already there.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
We already have a good engine start actually, so we're gonna give
Cockpit
confirmation
to
there.
ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, last checks on the overhead panel. Emergency seatbelts armed, cover closed, yaw dampers on. Yeah, both engines, so we're gonna switch to generators on the engines, specs to auto, APU bleed off, APU off, taxi lights on. Final check here, any orange lights, doesn't look like it.
Unlocking gear.
Unlocking the gear.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Here.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yeah, that's... Got the probe heat on. Yeah, that's everything looking good. Alright, we're gonna wait for this guy here to say good flight or something like that before letting go of the parking brakes. Can come down a little bit on the range here. Then we're gonna open up ATC again and get our taxi clearance. Request taxi IFR.
Tallinn ground Europa 738 with
There we go.
ready to taxi IFR.
wave the hand very soon. Or not, that's also fine. Yeah, there you go. 26. Alright. Have a good trip or something, you will say have a good trip. And now we can let go the parking brake. There we go, gonna spool up the engines a little bit here to get going. Acknowledge ATC. There you go. Start taxiing out here. I have the Tallinn add-on airport, which should be really nice, ready for installation. The only thing is that I still need to install it. So for the takeoff, auto brakes to RDO, flaps to 5, so we're gonna come up to flaps 5 there. Flight directors on left side, right side. LNAV we can engage, VNAV we wait. Flight path vector on. I'm gonna come back here a little bit on the power, switch the TCAS on. And then terrain wise it's not so interesting, but for some reason I always like to switch on terrain there, and we'll switch on the data so we get our altitudes written next to our waypoints. That's what the data is giving us. Flight path vector switched on, although there should be not too much wind here, but it's, in my opinion it's always good to have running. Got a few here on the parking. Gates seems to be quiet. Yeah, gates are quiet here. Right, current speed 15 for this turn. That's nice. Not too fast, not too slow. Looks like with the lag we are acceptable, I would say still. Let's see how we will do during the takeoff. I can easily close one. 26, that's this one, still. So what we'll do here is make it more during daytime, get that sun up, so we can see that. 26, and I'm gonna speed up here a little bit, get towards this 26, maybe you can see this plane landing. We can go up to 30 if we would like to, but Air Baltic, if we go out a little bit, is that the only one? Looks like yes. So a little bit passenger view here. Starboard side. The Air Europe. Gonna make a comparison video here as well, which will be a cut video from this video about the landing on Helsinki airport, where we'll be flying with the Finnair Air 321. We'll make a landing there on 33, runway 33. In real life I have a recording of it, and then we'll compare this landing, since I don't know how to fly an Airbus that well yet. So we'll use the Boeing instead for the RNF approach now, and then we'll compare it real life versus sim. Where's our Air Baltic guy? Oh, there it is, 20 miles out. So I guess we have to wait for that one. I'm speeding up here a little bit. Maybe we can get clearance just before this guy, but not sure. 29 coming back. Oh, that's not the guy ready to go. This guy is lined up with the runway more or less now. Looks like it. Because we're opposite of the runway, obviously, since it's next to us. This guy's dead ahead, more or less, so he's lined up already. I don't know if we can get our clearance for takeoff before we'll be landing. Still 2,000 feet, looks like it. 20, yeah. Alright, since we got nothing ahead of us here, taxi-wise, we're gonna open up the window to switch on Tallinn. Yeah, to get tower here, soon we get closer to the runway, we should get the tower option here available. Spooling up the engine a little bit again. This guy is now descending 1800s. And come back on the range, 1800 he's still. I think we cannot make takeoff before 17. Alright, engines idle. Gonna bring that speed back to 15 here. There we go, 15 for the turn. I don't have any rudder pedals, so the braking is just a trigger, which I have to use gently. What is our guy doing there? 17 still. Alright. Let's see if we can make the takeoff happen here. Alright, tower, come on. Have to come to a full stop, I guess. Most of the time. Okay, request takeoff. Hold short, I guess. Gonna spool up just in case we get the clearance. Okay, we got the servers unavailable, switching to offline tag. Alright, we got the clearance here. Alright, so we're gonna go. This guy is at 1700. It's quite enthusiastic to get us going here, but okay. 1700. Right, everything is set. We're gonna get going here. Landing lights on. Taxi off. Right, line up. I'm not gonna wait any longer here. So we got this guy on our tail here. Alright, 40. Wait for stable engines there. And a little bit of dropping. Yep, there we go. Alright, full land. Hard to see now during the daylight. Anyway, here we go. Hey, where are their call outs? Oh yeah, there we go. Alright.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Flying flight director here now. Alright. Coming back to flaps 2 here. Switch on the VNAV, auto throttle. Gonna pitch down a little bit to get the airspeed up here. And we'll switch on the autopilot right there. Autopilot is on, everything's set up. We're flying LNAV, VNAV. Pitching down here a little bit to get the airspeed up. Oh yeah, we got one ship there. The rest looks quiet here at Tallinn. Alright, going back here. Gonna bring back all the flaps by pressing F5, auto brakes off. Alright, we get the offline text now, so I completely forgot to acknowledge this handoff here. Check Tallinn Center, contact Tallinn Center. 3030. Alright. We're gonna try to get the ATC service up and working again by the time we reach Helsinki. Anyway, we're on the way here. Here can go to the off position. 3000 feet. That's our top of climb. Looks like that's gonna make it easily. We're set for 307 here. So speeding up. So we're gonna continue this first turn here, and after that I'll stop the recording, and then I'll see you in Helsinki again. I'll try to get some nice weather set up for Helsinki approach. Actually I want to try to compare it, get it close to the real life approach, where it was a little bit snowy. So that's different weather already than it's now. Passing 5000 here. And it's still perfectly climbing out. Gonna drop the brightness outside a little bit here. Somehow I like the sunrises and sunsets. Who not? So we have live ship traffic running, like 200, some 200-ish ships here, but it's quiet. This Baltic area can be quite busy, so we'll see when we get close to Helsinki. Route-wise, we got the RNAV set up here, so we'll go to planning mode and we'll step through it. So we got this first turn coming up, and then here already our top of descent and the RNAV approach towards Helsinki, runway 33. So not over sea, approaching Helsinki. Yeah, we're coming over sea basically, but not like directly into runway 33 where the sea will be here more or less. Anyway, I'm gonna go back there, shift that one back to map mode, got our top of climb. So there's the guy here, 400, 200, 300. It's underneath us, right? 500, 800, yeah, 900. It's not inbound for landing because they were landing from the other side. It's live traffic, so 2,000 feet underneath us, so that's, oh yeah, 10,000 feet, so we can switch off the landing lights here. Oh, there it is. Oh, I was, yeah, there it is, Something flying there. Top of climb coming up there. I guess we got some messages from ATC again. Oh no, it's quiet. Okay, good. Got this guy flying over here. I don't know if he's inbound for Tallinn, looks like it, but they were landing from on 26, so fly around Tallinn in this case. Maybe coming from one of the Estonian islands, Saaremaa or Hiiumaa. Let's see from the passenger in here. He's going. So it is a, yeah, it's a jet. Yeah. Alright. Top of climb, leveling off here. VNAV pad. And then we got our first turn coming up there soon. So yeah, nice takeoff here, quiet, just made it in front of the other one which was inbound for 26. We're well on the way towards Helsinki now with this first turn coming up. And yeah, I guess I'll see you at the approach of Helsinki. So see you over there.